Welcome to your daily motivation and inspiration with Dan, where I simplify life and business and help you become your higher and better self. I'm going to talk about someone that I know that got unstuck. And it's going to be an interesting story because they were really at a point where they could have stayed the same or really had super success. So, here's the thing. We have more talent and ability than we'll ever need in this lifetime. And then our job is to develop that talent and ability. But we have to recognize it first. So here's what's happened. My mentor, my friend and mentor, Bob Proctor, when he was getting started, he didn't know what to do. He didn't have any education. Didn't graduate high school. Definitely didn't go to university. So he didn't have education going for him, but he had ambition. And he saw something in his life that he wanted. He saw other people living great lives and he wanted that. And that's the first point, knowing what you want. So he saw things in his life that he wanted, and he saw how other people were living. But yet, and guess what? He started making money, and yet he wasn't living a great life. But one day he found himself in a bar, and he was sitting there, and he was holding a bottle in his hand, and he looked around at the bar, and he started thinking to himself, who am I hanging around here with? Who's in here? Can they help me? Can they help me grow my business and live a greater life? And he soon realized, no, they can't. And he just eliminated that right away. He put the bottle down, paid the tab, and never went back. Never went back and basically said that was it. He's done. Finished. So he realized that his environment, the people he was hanging around, the things he was doing were not going to help him become his best self. No way possible, right? So he eliminated it right away. He just cut it off. That's it. No more. And that's the kind of thing that you have to think about. What are you doing that is causing your problems? Because ultimately, we all have what I'm calling a mental fog. We have this mental fog because we weren't taught how to think. We weren't taught how to manage money and manage finances. We weren't taught how to plan and organize our lives. We weren't taught those things. They're not taught in school. Not in typical schools anyway, or by standard teachers. No way. So if you didn't learn it, and your parents didn't learn it, so they didn't teach you, unless they learned it or studied it in a book, then we all have this mental fog. We all have this limitation. We're all stuck in the same boat. But guess what? You can get unstuck. I've gotten unstuck. If I can, you can. It doesn't take an MBA. You don't need to get a degree to get unstuck. You need to understand yourself. You need to understand your environment. You need to understand what you want, and you need to understand a little bit of planning. And I've given you awesome resources multiple times. If you haven't grabbed it, shame on you. But I have a 12-week planner. It's based on this book called The 12-Week Year. It's all about planning your life, taking actions, checking out where things are breaking down in your performance. That's it. It's simple. The process is simple, but you have to do it. Just like you have to get up and do some physical activity every day. Otherwise, you're going to get fat. It's just no way about it, right? You have to use the muscle. So you have to use your mental muscles. You have to use perception, will, imagination, memory, intuition, and reason. These are mental muscles that you can use. It's the kinds of things that I talk and teach about with my clients. And if you're somebody that is growing a business and scaling it to 7+ figures, I can help you, and you can direct message me and I can see if there's something I can do to help you. But bottom line, today's story, you can get unstuck. Look at your environment, look at your life, start assessing things, see if you're on the right track, and if you're not, if you don't feel like it, you know what to do. You got to start thinking about what you want, looking at other people's lives and seeing how they're living and what they're doing, start studying them, and then stop doing some of the things you've been doing. Start doing new things. Think differently, do different things. And on that note, remember to help eliminate mental blindness disease by thinking differently, doing different things today. And if you're not on my YouTube channel, head over there, subscribe, leave me a note, let me know what you thought. And as always, thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.